Summary of 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think by Brianna Wiest. Overview. 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think by Brianna Wiest is a profound and transformative collection of essays that delve into the depths of human existence. This book is a roadmap to self-discovery, personal growth, and emotional intelligence. Wiest, an acclaimed writer and thought leader, is known for her insightful and engaging writing style, which is evident in this collection. She has an uncanny ability to articulate complex emotions and experiences in a way that resonates with a wide range of readers. This summary is divided into 5 major sections, each focusing on a critical aspect of personal development: self-awareness, change, relationships, mindset, and a review and summary. Wiest provides practical tools and strategies for introspection and self-discovery, helping readers understand themselves better. She also explores the dynamics of personal and professional relationships, emphasizing the importance of setting boundaries and practicing self-love. She discusses the inevitability of change and offers strategies for coping with and adapting to change. She emphasizes the transformative power of change in personal growth. The book also delves into the power of positive thinking and a growth mindset, highlighting their impact on personal and professional success. 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think is not just a book. It's a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. It's a guide that encourages readers to reflect, introspect, and grow. It's a book that challenges you to question your beliefs, confront your fears, and embrace change. It's a book that encourages you to be the best version of yourself. As Oprah Winfrey once said, "Books were my pass to personal freedom." This book, 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think, is indeed a pass to personal freedom. It will help you break free from limiting beliefs and empower you to live a life of purpose, passion, and fulfillment. This book is a must-read for anyone seeking personal growth and self-improvement. It's a book that will indeed change the way you think. 1. Significance in self-help literature. Wiest's impact on self-help literature is significant due to her fresh, introspective approach. Her books don't just offer advice. They encourage readers to think critically and understand their own emotions. The Mountain Is You is particularly notable for its focus on self-sabotage and personal growth. By combining elements of poetry and philosophy, Wiest creates a relatable and engaging narrative that resonates with a wide audience. Her ability to blend professional writing skills with genuine empathy sets her apart in the self-help genre. 2. Core concepts. This section explores how shifting your mindset can lead to greater happiness and understanding of your emotions. The essays in Wiest's book encourage readers to rethink how they view different aspects of their lives. 3. Redefining happiness. Wiest's essays make you question traditional ideas of happiness. Instead of seeing happiness as just a state of complete joy, she talks about finding purpose and meaning in life's small moments. Happiness isn't about having zero problems, but about how you handle them. She suggests focusing on gratitude. Practicing mindfulness helps too, making you more aware of the present. By doing these things, happiness becomes something you nurture daily, rather than a far-off goal. This approach helps you find contentment even when life isn't perfect. 4. The power of perspective. The way you see things shapes your reality. Wiest emphasizes that changing your thoughts can change your life. She explains that your mindset and thought patterns play a huge role in how you interpret your experiences. For example, instead of viewing a failure as a setback, consider it a learning opportunity. Just by shifting your perspective, you can turn negative emotions into positive growth. This shift isn't just mental gymnastics. It can lead to real changes in your feelings and actions. The power of perspective helps you adapt and thrive, no matter what life throws at you. 5. Understanding emotions. Emotions often get the best of us, but Wiest encourages a different approach. Instead of pushing away negative feelings, she suggests acknowledging and understanding them. By doing so, you can manage them better. She talks about being mindful of your emotional responses. This means taking a moment to identify what you're feeling and why. It's not about suppressing emotions, but about seeing them as signals. When you understand these signals, you can address the root causes. This practice can lead to healthier relationships and more emotional stability. Emotions, as we seize them, are powerful tools for personal growth. By keeping an open line of communication with your feelings, you allow yourself to grow stronger emotionally. 6. Self-reflection and growth. Self-reflection and growth are key themes in 101 essays that will change the way you think. The book encourages readers to look inward, evaluate their thoughts and behaviors, and take actionable steps towards personal development. 7. Harnessing self-reflection. When I think about self-reflection, it's like holding up a mirror to my own thoughts and actions. This isn't about being hard on myself. It's about understanding why I do what I do and finding ways to improve. For example, reflection often helps me spot patterns in my behavior that I might otherwise miss. One powerful tool for self-reflection is journaling. By writing down my thoughts and experiences, I can track my progress and identify areas for growth. Another method I love is mind mapping. It's a great way to visualize my goals and see how different parts of my life connect. Practicing gratitude is another big part of self-reflection. I try to note the things I'm thankful for every day. This shifts my focus from what's missing in my life to what I already have, fostering a positive mindset. 8. The road to self-improvement. Self-improvement starts with introspection. I ask myself questions like, what do I want to achieve? And what's holding me back? It's about taking responsibility for my own growth. Stepping out of my comfort zone is crucial. I might feel vulnerable, but that's where real change happens. Whether it's learning a new skill or tackling a personal fear, these actions can lead to significant personal development. Setting realistic goals is another part of this journey. Instead of vague targets like be happier, I aim for specific achievable steps. This could be anything from reading a certain number of books each month to practicing mindfulness every day. Through this process, I also learn to embrace failure. Every setback is a lesson that helps me grow stronger and wiser. The road to self-improvement is ongoing, and the small steps I take every day add up to meaningful change. 9. Love and relationships. Love and relationships play a crucial role in our well-being, impacting our happiness and personal growth. Whether navigating romantic relationships or maintaining social connections, understanding these aspects can significantly improve our lives. 10. Navigating romantic relationships. Navigating romantic relationships can be tricky. I've learned a lot from 101 essays that will change the way you think about understanding and nurturing love. The book emphasizes the importance of being emotionally aware and communicative in relationships. Being open about feelings builds trust. It's vital to recognize and express needs clearly. Misunderstandings often stem from poor communication. Maintaining honesty and transparency helps in creating a strong bond. Social media also impacts romantic relationships. It's easy to compare our relationships with others, potentially leading to dissatisfaction. Focusing on genuine connections rather than online perceptions is key. It's important to spend quality time offline, engaging in activities that foster emotional closeness. Romantic relationships thrive on mutual respect, shared goals, and understanding each other's love languages. 11. Social connections and well-being. Social connections are vital for our well-being. The essays highlight that having strong social ties can significantly boost happiness and mental health. Friends and family offer support through life's ups and downs. Maintaining these connections takes effort, though. Regular check-ins, shared interests, and mutual support are essential. It's about being present and genuinely interested in others' lives. Offering a listening ear or a helping hand can deepen these bonds. Social media can both help and hinder our social connections. While it allows us to stay in touch, it can sometimes feel superficial. Prioritizing in-person interactions over online ones makes a big difference. Genuine, face-to-face conversations build stronger connections, fostering a sense of belonging and community. 12. Life's philosophies and beliefs. In 101 essays that will change the way you think, life's beliefs and philosophies are front and center. The book encourages questioning old ideas while nurturing fresh perspectives. 13. Challenging old beliefs. Many of us hold on to beliefs because they've been ingrained in us for years. These beliefs might come from our families, friends, or society. The book pushes us to question these long-held notions. For instance, believing that failure is bad might stop you from taking risks. I've learned that viewing failure as a learning opportunity can be freeing. By questioning these beliefs, you can start recognizing which ones no longer serve you. We often keep these outdated ideas out of habit. Seeing them for what they are, roadblocks, lets us move past them. Challenging old beliefs requires courage and honesty, but the rewards are worth it. 14. Cultivating new insights. Once old beliefs are questioned, new insights can take their place. The essays touch on universal themes like self-knowledge and self-compassion. Developing new insights means embracing different viewpoints and learning from various experiences. I've noticed that stepping out of my comfort zone introduces new philosophies that enrich my life. For example, embracing negative thoughts rather than pushing them away can lead to personal growth. This fresh perspective helps in facing and understanding one's emotions better. Cultivating insights isn't about finding instant answers, but exploring ongoing questions. As I continue to learn and adapt, these insights shape a more conscious, intentional way of living. 15. Adopting a healthy mindset. Adopting a healthy mindset involves nurturing positive thinking and finding passion, while learning ways to overcome negative thoughts. This balance can help improve overall mental well-being and personal growth. 16. Positive thinking and passion. Positive thinking is about focusing on the good and being optimistic, even during tough times. It's not ignoring challenges, but finding ways to deal with them constructively. I find that when I focus on the positive, my motivation and passion for life increase. Pursuing what you love can really transform your mindset. Passion fuels us, giving us energy and purpose. When I follow my passions, I feel more fulfilled and happier. Combining positive thinking with activities you are passionate about can lead to a more satisfying life. One way to practice positive thinking is to start each day with a gratitude list. Writing down things I'm thankful for helps set a positive tone for the day. Here are a few suggestions. Keep a journal. Write down positive experiences daily. Surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with people who lift you up. Read uplifting books. Choose books that inspire and motivate. 17. Overcoming negative thoughts. Negative thoughts can really drag us down, so it's important to find strategies to manage them. Recognizing and challenging these thoughts is the first step. When a negative thought pops up, I ask myself if it's really true or just my mind playing tricks on me. Replacing negative thoughts with positive ones can make a big difference. For instance, if I'm thinking, I can't do this, I try to switch it to, I will try my best. It's about redirecting our thought patterns to be more supportive. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation, can help keep those negative thoughts in check. Just a few minutes a day can calm the mind and reduce anxiety. Here are a few tips I use. Practice deep breathing. It can help clear the mind. Use affirmations. Positive statements can combat negative thoughts. Take action. Small steps towards your goals can shift focus from negative to positive. 18. Empowering through advice. Taking small steps every day can have a big impact on your personal growth. One piece of advice from Wiest's essays is to embrace a daily routine. Routine helps build consistency and discipline, which are crucial for success. Incorporating habits like regular exercise, reading, or even a few minutes of meditation can significantly boost your productivity and mental well-being. I found it helpful to set attainable goals and gradually increase their difficulty. Consistency also means prioritizing self-care. It's okay to take breaks and recharge. Wiest emphasizes the importance of recognizing your limits and not overworking yourself. By taking care of our mental and physical health, we pave the way for sustained success. 19. Challenges and resilience. Facing challenges is inevitable, but how we handle them defines our growth. Wiest suggests viewing failures as learning experiences. Every setback is an opportunity to learn and improve. This mindset shift can transform obstacles into stepping stones. Resilience is about bouncing back stronger. Developing this trait involves accepting that struggles are part of the journey. Stay persistent and keep pushing forward, even when things get tough. I like to remind myself that everyone faces difficulties, and resilience is what sets successful people apart. Lastly, Wiest's essays highlight the power of having a support system. Whether it's friends, family, or mentors, having a network of people who encourage you can make all the difference. Don't be afraid to lean on others and seek advice when needed. 20. Coping with emotional challenges. Dealing with emotional challenges can be tough, but there are ways to manage anxiety and fear and confront discomfort while ensuring you rest well. Focusing on self-compassion and understanding your emotions can make a big difference. 21. Managing anxiety and fear. Anxiety and fear can be overwhelming. I find it helpful to focus on breathing exercises and mindfulness. Simple daily practices can keep these negative feelings in check. For example, sitting in a quiet space and taking deep breaths can instantly reduce stress. Another method is writing down what makes me anxious. Seeing my fears on paper helps me confront and manage them. Limiting exposure to anxiety-inducing news or social media is crucial. Instead, I spend time in nature, go for a walk, or chat with a friend. Self-compassion is also key. I remind myself that it's okay to feel anxious and that everyone experiences it. By treating myself kindly, I can better navigate my emotions. 22. Confronting discomfort and rest. Discomfort is part of life, but it doesn't have to control us. Embracing discomfort can lead to growth. I start by identifying what's making me uncomfortable. Sometimes, it's about stepping out of my comfort zone. For instance, trying a new hobby or speaking up in a meeting can be challenging but also rewarding. When it comes to rest, it's non-negotiable. Good rest means quality sleep and downtime. I create a bedtime routine that includes reading or listening to calm music. I also allow myself to take breaks during the day. Rest isn't just about sleep. It's also about taking mental breaks. Balancing discomfort with rest ensures I'm not overwhelmed. I focus on self-compassion and accept that taking time for myself is just as important as pushing my limits. By managing my time and energy well, I can handle life's challenges more effectively. 23. Personal and professional development. When it comes to personal and professional growth, finding meaning in your career and balancing work with personal life are crucial. 24. Building a career with purpose. I've found that having a purpose-driven career leads to more fulfillment. Choosing a path that aligns with my values and passions makes me motivated to get up every morning. It's not just about chasing a paycheck, but about making a difference in the world. To build a meaningful career, I look for ways to contribute to something larger than myself. Reflecting on what matters most to me helps guide my choices. I find that staying curious, learning new skills, and connecting with mentors keeps me engaged and growing professionally. Creating a routine that supports my career aspirations is vital. Setting goals, organizing my tasks, and keeping track of my progress ensures I stay on track. Sometimes, it's as simple as making a daily to-do list or scheduling time for personal development activities like reading or online courses. 25. Balancing personal and professional life. Finding a balance between personal and professional life is something I constantly work on. It's easy to get caught up in work, but I've learned that neglecting personal life leads to burnout. So I make it a priority to create boundaries. One strategy one use is to not bring work home. When my workday ends, I focus on hobbies, family, and relaxation. It's important for me to disconnect from work and have quality time for myself. I also make time for self-care. This includes exercising, meditating, or simply taking a walk. Taking care of my well-being makes me more productive and happier both in my personal and professional lives. To avoid feeling overwhelmed, I try to delegate tasks at work whenever possible. This helps reduce stress and allows me to have a more balanced life. Making small adjustments to my routine has made a big difference in managing both personal and professional commitments effectively. 26. Societal expectations. We all face pressures from society that shape how we live and think. These pressures come from different places like social media and the need for validation. 27. The influence of social media. Social media is everywhere, and I can't ignore its impact on me. It often tells me what I should look like, what I should be doing, and even how I should feel. Seeing everyone's perfect lives can make me feel like I have to compete. Truth is, everyone's only showing their best moments. It's a highlight reel, not reality. More likes and followers can seem like a measure of worth, but they can trap me in looking for more and more validation. That's exhausting, and it isn't real fulfillment. 28. Breaking free from validation. The urge to seek validation from others can be strong. I've definitely fallen into the trap of doing things just to get approval from friends, family, or even strangers. Letting my ego drive my actions isn't sustainable. It's like filling a bucket with holes. It'll never stay full. Instead, I've learned to focus on what I value and what makes me truly happy. It means setting my own standards and goals rather than living up to others' expectations. It might be hard at first, but living genuinely is worth it. Confidence comes from within, not from the number of likes or compliments I get. 29. Integrating wisdom into daily life. Incorporating wisdom into our everyday lives can enhance our routines and help us become more authentic. Here, I will focus on adapting philosophies into our daily habits and embracing our true selves. 30. Adapting philosophies into routine. We all have daily routines, whether they're rigid schedules or flexible flows. To integrate wisdom, start small. Think about the things you do every day, like making coffee, brushing your teeth, or commuting. These moments are perfect to incorporate new philosophies. For example, practicing mindfulness while brushing your teeth can turn a mundane task into a calming experience. Taking a moment to reflect on gratitude during your commute can set a positive tone for the day. Here's an idea. Morning routine. Add a short meditation or reflection period. Work breaks. Practice deep breathing or a quick stretch to stay centered. By embedding these practices into things you already do, it becomes easier to maintain them. The key is consistency and starting with manageable steps. It's about making wisdom a natural part of your life, not a chore. 31. Becoming authentically you. Being your true self is about understanding and embracing who you are. It can be challenging, especially with the influences around us. Start by acknowledging your own values and beliefs. What makes you unique? Reflect on these and find ways to express them. It might be through your hobbies, the way you dress, or even the way you interact with others. Also, it's important to be kind to yourself. We all have moments of doubt, but accepting those moments and learning from them brings you closer to your authentic self. Here are some ways to practice authenticity. Journaling. Write about your thoughts and feelings to better understand yourself. Affirmations. Use positive statements to reinforce your values and strengths. By regularly engaging in these practices, you encourage a genuine connection with yourself and others, fostering a more fulfilling life. Thank you for listening. I hope this content is useful to you. If you like this kind of content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to support our team.